Hello, everyone. Jorge here with AWS Cloud Native and Nexus Technologies. And this is the second video for today, which we are in a recruitment process of basically hiring people to learn, to basically do consultancy with us. But you have to be willing to show the skills that we want you to get. You could be in the project management area, you could be in marketing, you could be a graphic designer, you could be already someone who have expertise in cybersecurity, IoT, blockchain, smart contracts. It's okay. There's room for everyone. So the reason for this video is because we are teaching people how to become platform engineers. And when you want to be a platform engineer, I'm going to show you something over here real quick from ChatGPT. So as you can see, it says, what is platform engineering? Is it replacing DevOps? So a lot of people is talking, is DevOps now platform engineering? Well, they're two things isolated from each other, but they need each other to work together. So the platform engineering will help to scale the job for DevOps engineers of DevOps team to basically, if you want to have more security, more observability, you want to be monitoring, you want to help with some of the processes that goes into DevOps. The platform engineering role will help you to participate or engage with the DevOps team, developers, the operations, and not just that. You're the person who built the whole tech stack of how people will deliver this work securely by using best practices like continuous integration, continuous deployment. You need to know public cloud too. So AWS, Azure, Google platforms, microservices. What is microservices? Microservices basically is Docker containers. You can use Podman. You can use Kubernetes. Infrastructure as code. Terraform. Everyone knows Terraform and Ansible. Who is adopting this or embracing this new role? Platform engineering. All these industries, right? Healthcare, e-commerce, fintech. He says in here that it's growing by 35%. So every year, 35%, right? Is platform engineering, new roles that are showing up that people need. Hey, I need this kind of people this year. So 35%. Wow, that's quite a lot, I would say. And of course, once you know cloud native technologies, you get engaged with public cloud and many other technologies and people and teams and all that. When it comes to salaries are between 100 to 130,000 for a junior platform engineer, while a senior is making up to $200,000 a year. Hey, who doesn't want to make $200,000 a year? That's possible if you embrace in the career with my company, which is littcloud Canada, and Cloud Underground, which I'm going to show you here. Who is Cloud Underground? Cloud Underground here is a company from the US, and they have a private Discord server or dojo that we call the DevSecOps Dojo. And they have some courses and some items and assets that they develop. They have something called the Underground Nexus. So the Underground Nexus is basically a sandbox. A sandbox. I call this sandbox everything IT. Why? Because if anything fails between this sandbox, is microservices. There's already clustering, there's already failover, redundancy, and anything you can think of. Scanning the code while people is developing and pushing the code to production and through the repository, or basically you're patching your virtual machines and containers, you're monitoring everything. So that's exactly what a platform engineer does. Okay. So we will help you to develop your MVP. We will help you to choose a career. There's many areas you can go to: blockchain, smart contracts, front end, only back end, full stack. It's all up to you. But in my opinion, myself, I'm choosing to be a platform engineer and choose to teach this career. Why? Because there is no limitations. Once you know microservices, most companies out there are using microservices. Okay, it doesn't even take you like years to learn microservices either. It's not like programming. Programming, you take quite a while by the time you get used to one programming language, and then you need to learn 2 and 3 and 4 and back end and front end, and it becomes quite a lot. And it's also harder to become a developer. There's many developers out there, But who's looking at platform engineering? Not a lot of people, to be honest. Not a lot of people. A lot of people is stuck in Windows Server 2022, 2019. Still Windows, still the same thing, right? But who is focusing on these careers? Because this tech stack, once you develop and you install the hypervisor, the VMs, and then the containers, and then you cluster the hypervisor, then you cluster your operating systems, and you cluster and orchestrate your containers. Then that gets interesting, and then you start monitoring, and you get observability for what's happening on the container, what's happening at the hypervisor level, what's happening at the OS level, what's happening when people is pushing the code to the repository. So GitLab, Docker, Prometheus, Grafana, all these tools, Zero Trust, anything related to actual real tech concepts, we use those concepts pretty much every day. So I think it's a great time for you to join our community, since you will be learning a lot. And right now, I'm basically I just started this course for AWS. Let me see if I have it around here. It is called the it's one of the practitioners exam. I think it's this one right here. Yes. So the AWS Certified Cloud Practitioner. Okay. So, or better known as a CLF-C02. It's a $100 exam, 90 minutes, 65 questions. You can see how they evaluate the exam: 24% for cloud concepts, security and compliance, cloud technologies and services, billing, pricing, and support. Basically, in this exam it is a very basic for AWS, okay, services. So what you need to know in here: how many services AWS have and tools, which is over 300 services that AWS is already offering. You can pass this exam this month. I don't think you need to study for so many years, right? This exam is nothing super technical. It's just about concepts. Okay, Amazon, and what services Amazon have for machine learning? Okay, you remember that one. What Amazon services do you have for creating virtual machines? Okay, EC2. Okay, you remember that one. So I think you can challenge this exam and you start building your public cloud experience, where you're learning cloud native technologies, microservices, which is Docker, Kubernetes, clustering, all this. And that way you engage with the very basics of, you could be a developer, but maybe you want to learn this part. Or maybe you already, this person, a platform engineer, and you already know a public cloud only. You could be only a public cloud, but you're not a cloud native person, right? Or you could be a front end, but you're not either AWS, you're just a front end person. So what we want from you is to basically engage, bring value, learn, and you bring value to us. And that way we have our underground nexus, which is a special asset from Cloud Underground. So Cloud Underground, I'm going to explain this because it gets confusing. Cloud Underground have an asset called Underground Nexus. And this Underground Nexus is a sandbox. It's basically your own cloud. Your own cloud, that's how it sounds. So your own cloud basically have Docker, Kubernetes, clustering, anything related to security operation center, or security information event management, zero trust, uh, networking, um, repository management, CI/CD. You're gonna learn all this with this box, the Underground Nexus. So while you learn this box or everything that is built in, you can implement the same thing with vendor packages. Let's say Datadog or any services from AWS. So bring the same concept into different clouds, and maybe the stuff that you learn from the public cloud, bring it to our own cloud that we develop with Cloud Underground. So if you are if you are a person who is willing to basically start a career in AWS, feel free to follow me, subscribe to my channel, Avalos Cloud Native, and Nexus Technologies. I'm going to basically share my channel over here. Let's do that for a second here, right here. And that's my channel. So you just type this, you will find me. and that's it. There is different playlists for many different things, technologies. Find the one for AWS and feel free to ride along with me. Okay, and do not forget to contact me. There is my website here. My phone number is on my website front page. You can WhatsApp me there if you want to. You can send me an email, and then I can get you inside the Discord dojo. Okay, it's private. Okay, you need to talk to one of us before you can come in and see how we can handle you there. Okay, have a good day. Bye.